shot. Gone! It hit it straight to the man. Job well done.
Hello and a very warm welcome to the highlights of the fifth and final one-day international between Pakistan and South Africa in the NIB Bank presents Cool and Cool Cup. Pakistan have already lost the series 3-1, but they would so love to end it on a high note when they play in this fifth and final one-day international. The track in the middle is dry and void of grass, which means that the spinners would come into play as the match wears on. The toss was won by A.B. de Villiers, the third in a row, and he had no hesitation to elect to bat first. And those are the teams then. Pakistan have made a solitary change. Umar Amin comes in for Asad Shafiq. South Africa made changes as well. Robin Peterson is back in the fold. So is Vernon Philander. Look at the action then. Your opening voices in the commentary box. It's Mike Hazeman alongside Waqar Yunus.
This guy impressed the name. Didn't pick up the Man of the Match award because Dale Steyn was just simply brilliant with his 5 for 25. Just his second 5-wicket haul in one-dayers. But it was the first one-day international 100 for Quinton de Kock at 20 years of age. And if you heard the interviews not so long ago, Hashim Amla was saying that he enjoyed watching him from the other end and what a talent he is. Speaking of talent, those numbers are outstanding for Hashim Amla. So just a reminder, if you've just joined us, South Africa won the toss and elected to bat. Pakistan again losing a toss. By the way, they've lost 5 out of 7 tosses on the tour, including the test matches up until now. So Misbah's had not much luck as far as the coin's concerned. But whenever we get going at the start of a game, whether it's a test match or a one-dayer, this is a fascinating little head-to-head between Mohammad Affan and also Hashim Amla. He's picked him up 4 times in one-dayers. He's picked him up once in a test match as well. He's got him in one-dayers more than any other bowler on the world stage. So the track is going to be good to bat on at the start. It's certainly going to turn. It's certainly going to encourage the spinners later. And there's just a little bit of swing as well first up. On the button again from Mohammad Affan, and Hashim Amla's off the mark. Alongside me is Waqar Yunus. Waqar, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mike. Once again, South African winning the toss and electing to bat. And in the last few outings, South Africans been outstanding when they batted first. They managed to get 250 plus. This man got 100 in the last game. Some of the Pakistani batsmen must have been relieved that this man, Dale Steyn, is not playing today.
What a performance that was. Affan, some swing. The first delivery, operating with a couple of slips. Down to third man for just the single. This is the 213th one-day international to be played at Sharjah. And it's not going to surprise you one bit, Waqar, to know that not one game has been affected by rain. Oh, that's a good one. That's a very good one. And up goes the finger. Just came back enough. Now Hashim Amla's walking down to young Quinton de Kock and asking, should we go upstairs with a review? It looked okay to me. I think Hashim's going to keep walking. Looks like he's going to... Oh, there's a bit of a chat still. No, he keeps going. Unselfishly decides not to review that. So Mohammad Affan again has got one of the finest around.
Top delivery. The only question which Hashim Amla can ask maybe that did it pitched outside the line. Well, he decided, no, I will not be selfish. I'll not take the review. So he's walking off the field. First wicket, first blood for Pakistan. Big wicket. Hashim Amla gone for 3. He's 4 for 1.
Whip that away, well in front of square, and that's gone for 4.
First boundary, just a little short. Controlled it very nicely, Quinton de Kock. He was not looking to go square. He was looking more toward mid-wicket. Man in form, you can clearly tell the way he played that shot. Superb stroke.
It's nice and strong. That's beautifully played. Do think maybe there should have been a bit of a dive there to stop that boundary, but it's a fine stroke from de Kock.
Yeah, it wasn't the best of the effort at mid-off from Saeed Ajmal. Check stroke. It wasn't really free-flowing stroke. It was more of checking the stroke at the last second. Slow delivery, but nicely timed right from the middle of the bat. But the effort from the man at mid-off, not the best. He could have dived and maybe saved his team few runs.
Oh, charging Mohammad Tanveer. That's a very, very good shot over the head of the bowler. Safest place to hit, and boundary again. So continuing from where he left off in Abu Dhabi, Quinton really looks good.
Well, this was an excellent strike. Good use of the feet by Quinton de Kock. He didn't try and hit that ball too hard. He just timed it and placed it superbly. It's got to be close, and he's given it. Initial impression to me was that Quinton de Kock played right back. He had this problem a little bit in Sri Lanka, played across the line to the off spinners there, and Sena Naika in particular gave him some problems there. So that's exactly what happened this time as well. He's looking to play two square on the leg side.
Coming round the wicket to de Kock. That's a big wicket. Hit him on the back foot, just near the knee roll, and I think Quinton was pretty much sure where he's been hit, so he didn't even think of the referral there. And Pakistan gets a big one. De Kock goes for 34 after facing 41. South Africa 54 for 2.
In the air and caught. Slow track. Played the shot early. Mohammad Hafiz has picked up a wicket, as he often does when he comes into the attack. He does a wonderful job with the ball in the one-dayers, and JP Duminy is very disappointed.
Pakistan again with the squeeze on, and he's gone on the back foot. Ball just not arriving for JP Duminy, trying to turn it for one, and a good catch by Ahmed Shahzad. .62 for 3.
And JP goes for 2. That slice off the open blade. Down the third man has gone for 4, so there's another error.
Again, same old story, being let down in the field. Intentionally opened the face, I think, here, A.B. de Villiers. But international cricket, you've got to stop that. Maybe go with the hands, maybe.
Well, that's an excellent stroke. So that is good use of the feet, good placement, good timing, particularly on this slow surface. So Faf du Plessis getting right to the pitch of that one and placing it to perfection.
They were very reluctant since this last ball. They were very cautious using their feet. Like playing from the crease, the last delivery. 88 for 3.
Round the wicket, played over the inside circle, but straight into the hands of that fielder at deep square leg. Sohail Tanveer takes the catch, and Pakistan manages to break that partnership we were talking about. Du Plessis goes.
Good wicket for Pakistan at the right time. Du Plessis picked that up fairly well, but he's hit it straight down Sohail Tanveer's throat. Be a bit disappointed after getting a good solid start and in his 40s. Du Plessis goes for 46, 124 for 4.
Oh, pulled away nicely. That's the advantage of the batting power play. Miller using the long handle, clearing that inside field and getting 4 runs. Been a while to see that boundary coming in. Welcome one for South Africa.
Just the power we were talking about. He's absolutely smashed that. And he's a strong fellow and he's nailed that, and that's raced to the fence. Stable base and bam.
Got him, caught and bowled. Miller not getting the pace of this pitch at all. It really was difficult for him as a stroke player to come out and try and grab this game by the scruff of the neck. In the end, just bunted it straight back to the spinner.
Very difficult for the middle order batsman coming in to get going. That was a quicker delivery. David Miller just played too early, straight back to Ajmal. A comfortable catch for him, so he picks up his 2nd wicket in the game. He's bowling quite beautifully. Disappointment for David Miller. He's gone for 15 of 25 deliveries. South Africa 150 for 5.
Short, plenty of time to smack that, and he does for 6. Almost takes out the security guard as well.
Brings up his 50. That's a good effort by AB de Villiers. He's had to work hard for his runs. And a nice way to bring up that half century. It was a short delivery, one of the few bad ones that Ajmal has bowled. And AB de Villiers had no problem.
That's flying away for 4. In the air for a while, desperate dive, but another boundary is the result.
Excellent stroke by Ryan McLaren. He timed that square cut to perfection.
Mohamed Afan, by the way, he's got a little bit of tap in his first 3 overs. That was well past Shahzad before he had a chance to fly towards it.
Beautifully struck by AB de Villiers. Excellent timing. So South Africa is starting to just hit their straps in the latter overs. AB de Villiers getting inside the line, playing that square cut to perfection.
He's hit that. Has he hit it far enough? Yes, he has. He's got another 6. Beautifully played by AB de Villiers. He's looking to take this attack on now.
Ajmal coming around the wicket. It didn't work. The power sweep by AB de Villiers. It's an excellent shot. So very good passage of play now for South Africa. They're just starting to get on with it now. AB de Villiers finding his range.
Full toss and clearing Shahid Afridi there at mid-wicket, and should be another boundary, and yes it is.
Well, Sohail Tanveer was trying to compensate with a Yorker length, but AB de Villiers out of his crease is making sure that the ball shouldn't land, and picked it quite nicely on the mid-wicket region. You don't really see fielder there. Very nicely done. Wow, what a shot. Picked it off the legs. Full and even in the zone for McLaren.
Yes, McLaren picked that well, and McLaren has really done well for South Africa down in the order. Seen him getting those big hits and adding valuable runs to the score. Making sure that even today South Africa gets to that 230 mark we've been talking about. He's placed that well too. Oh, 4 more on the legs. Just a gentle touch of the bat, and the ball space takes it all the way.
Well, if you're going to bowl like that, I don't think one should expect any mercy from the batsman. There was a hit-me delivery. It was right on the legs, and all he needed was just a little click of a bat on it. A little bit of wood on the ball, and that one raced to the boundary. That's the third boundary. First 3 balls, 3 boundaries.
Oh, that's played very well. Shuffling inside the crease and playing it nice and fine to the right of that deep backward square leg fielder. No chance for him to cut that off. It's a very typical A.B. de Villiers shot.
Well, he's used the pace quite nicely. That was a faster delivery, 110.5 kilometers an hour. All he needed was to just pick a spot and make sure he places it there, and he did it very nicely.
Oh, that was given the flight, and it's played so well again to the right of mid-off this time. So 4 more runs. We're just talking about A.B. de Villiers. He's done so well across the 3 formats for South Africa.
He's bowled well earlier, Saeed Ajmal. Is having a little bit of problem against A.B. de Villiers. That was fuller, a lot more flight, a lot slower. Out. Catch taken. Junaid Khan on the inner circle, 30 yards. Comfortably taken. Saeed Ajmal picks up another wicket.
He was trying to clear that fielder, only managing to go right down his throat and loses his wicket. I think he's done well, and he's done the damage. 27 of 24 for Ryan McLaren. Ajmal gets his third. South Africa 233 for 6 after 48.
Bowled him nice and straight, nip back a little bit, and Peterson was looking to heave it over mid-wicket. Cross bat, disturbed the castle.
Yes, playing across the line, nowhere behind the ball, and the ball just goes and hits the stump. So second for Junaid Khan, and the 7th South African wicket falls. Peterson goes, and South Africa 240 for 7 inside the 49th over. Oh, that's in the air. That should be taken. No, but it's going to fall in the vacant area, and that's 4 runs. And that is a well-deserved 100. What a knock from the captain. He's paced his innings so well. He's stood out there and played on the slow wicket, and he's done so well. And how he changed gears after the 40th over. Wow, still looking to make it 4-1 here in UAE.
A real captain's knock. There's only been 200 scored in this series so far. He's the second man to get it. And what a knock. Quinton de Kock was the first one to get, and he's the only South African batsman who has scored. It could be out. It's in the air. There's a man coming under it. He's not going to make that. That's gone over him. It's gone for 6.
For a while looked, he didn't quite get hold of it, but then yes, had a lot of height to it, and in the end the fielder almost to the ball, but after crossing the rope, no chance for Shahzad there. So 2 big hits, and South Africa getting to that 260 mark.
That also brings 6,000 runs for this man in the ODIs.
Inside out, what a shot. So 4 more runs to A.B. de Villiers, 4 more to South Africa. Big over for them. That's a 3rd boundary in this over, a 6 and a 3. Sohail Tanveer really giving away runs here. 54 in his 8th over.
Made himself a bit of room and hit it crisply through that cover region. 21 runs has been scored so far in this over. 1 more delivery to go. Last ball of the inning. That's another 4. That was hit it nicely and didn't look to hit it uppishly and fetch another boundary. What an over for the South Africans. Last over cost 25 runs. Last 10 overs, 114's been scored, and thanks to this man scoring his century as well as taking the team in a position where they can win this game comfortably.
Yes, who would have thought 268, but with de Villiers out there, definitely possible. And South Africa really got into top gear after the 40th over. They didn't really do much in the batting power play, but then after that, look at that, 25 of the last over, and what a knock from AB de Villiers.
So that's how South Africa's innings shaped up. Then AB de Villiers was the pick, 115 there, and that was the innings that guided them to that Mohamed's total somewhat on this wicket, 268 for 7. On to Pakistan's bowling. Irfan went for runs for the first time in the series, 52 for 1 in the end. His figures 3 for 45. Ajmal was the pick of the bowlers, and Junaid Khan picking up 2 wickets as well. So that's the target then for Pakistan. They need 269 runs to end it on a high note and bring the series margin to 3-2. We'll head into a very short break on the highlights. When we come back, we'll see Pakistan's chase.
To the top, Mohammad Hafiz hasn't delivered yet in the one-day game and averages overall just 28, which I don't think does him justice. He certainly should have a higher average than that. But his partner has played a couple of sparkling knocks so far in this series. Averaging just 29 as well. A couple of 58s. 7 splendid 4s and a 30 in Abu Dhabi as well. Alongside Ms. Waka Yunus. Waka, good evening.
Good evening, Mike, and good evening all the viewers. Well, the South Africans got every right to think that they're sitting comfortable. They're in the driving seat. Falenda playing his first game of the series. He's played 9 games in the past. He's been around for a while but has not been playing the one-days. So this is an opportunity for him to put his mark.
Swept away leg side. Wayne Parnell is scooting around. A little bit of a flip at the end. The call will be here as to whether he's moved that boundary triangle back and the board have naturally crossed it or not.
Must have been a relieved man. A loose delivery from Falenda. It was on to Hafiz's legs. I have a feeling that that ball has crossed the skirting, because skirting's been pushed back. So I have a feeling that the umpire might give that 4. There's no problem here. It's the problem right there. I feel that that's gone. That's 4.
Cries of catch early. He's picked him up beautifully. Bernard Falanda has taken a very simple catch down at fine leg. Namwabo Tsotsobi has picked up his first wicket. It's something that Tsotsobi has been known to do over the years. Strike early. He's done it again.
Was not the best of the delivery. Tsotsobi has definitely bowled a lot better than that. But he'll take that wicket. It smiles, tells the story. He knows that he didn't bowl the best. But Ahmed Shahzad picked the wrong man, picked the wrong shot, and he's gone now. He scored 2 of 13 deliveries. He's 8 for 1.
Got him. Terrific. Outstanding stuff from Bernard Falanda. Bang on target again. He is just an exceptional bowler. His control is superb, and he's caused some serious damage to those stumps.
Well, the key is to bowl straight on this surface, playing across. He was looking to hit toward mid-wicket. And that ball didn't do much, just kept straight, kept going straight and hit the middle stump. Mohammad Hafiz once again failed. 16 deliveries he's faced for his 6 runs. He's 8 for 2.
Oh, that's a close shot. That is out. Hit him very low on the pad. He's playing within the crease, and Umar Amin seems is asking his partner if it looks good for a referral or not.
Well, he bowls wicket to wicket, Vernon Philander. So what happened here is that Umar Amin planted his front foot and played across it, and it hit him quite low down. So they're not going to go upstairs. He's pretty convinced, and his partner as well, that there was no doubt as far as this decision is concerned. Good seam presentation. You can't be more out than that. That would probably hit middle stump halfway up. So excellent bowling by Vernon Philander. Pitched on line, just does enough. Just comes back in. It's in bang in front of middle stump and hits it 3/4 of the way up. So very good bowling by Vernon Philander. Good to see as well him coming to the fore in one-day cricket. He's got 2 wickets now. Umar Amin gone for 5. Pakistan in disarray, 17 for 3. Nicely played, strongly driven through the covers. Maqsood, that is a good shot on the up. Ryan McLaren does the fielding.
Yeah, from the time he walked in to the previous one-day international, showed a lot of intent, very positive. Got Pakistan in a position where they believed they could beat South Africa in the 4th one-day. And again today, complete control of that shot too.
Oh, that's nicely struck. It was a short delivery. That's Maqsood getting into position quickly and playing the pull shot perfectly.
Good hand-eye coordination. He's just stood tall right behind that ball. A lot of wrist there and cleared that inside field, the 30-yard circle on the onside. He's got a mid-wicket present there. And 4 good runs. Wow, he's picked that one well. And he's played that one just above this commentary box, hits that roof and comes down. What a clean hit that was.
Well, what a strike. Beautifully struck by Misbah Haq. His delivery was a fraction full. Robert Tatorbi just rolled his fingers across it. Misbah just stayed in the shot, as we say. He kept his head in the shot. His weight went right through that shot, and it was just beautifully played.
I had to double check the batsman, and then I saw him. He's faced 7 balls and missed up playing that kind of a shot. That's really not him. But what a strike. That's a 6 on any ground.
Well, he's clocked that, not quite in the middle, got it on the bottom of the bat, but it's good enough to go over mid-on for 4. So good intent shown by Maqsood.
Right on top of that, played that one, just one bounce and the long on boundary as the fielder's inside the circle, so taking advantage of that. Showed clear intent, full swing of his arms, stand and deliver.
Got him. Straight to Miller at mid-wicket, just in front of square in fact. Short baller's work, clearly a plan from AB de Villiers and Ryan McLaren. He has the knack, Ryan McLaren, of picking up some tidy wickets. That's his 8th now for this series.
That man McLaren again, he just keeps getting wickets. He's dug that in and Misbah's never been in position. It's too quickly onto him and it's gone straight to mid-wicket. McLaren did another one. He just keeps racking them up. Misbah gone for 18. Pakistan 56 for 4.
That's a good shot. Very good indeed. 2 bouncers skipped away for 4.
What a shot by Maqsood. He likes it getting after the spinners and once again coming down the track. Down the track, freeing arms over extra cover. That's a top quality shot.
I just love the way this guy plays without any fear. We saw that from Quinton de Kock in the last game, and that's just beautiful. Really is terrific. He knows he's got a job to do. He's got to try and get after Robbie Peterson so he doesn't settle. Good shot. What a good shot that is. A step or 2 down the deck and 4 runs.
Omar Akmal at his best, hitting straight down the ground in controlled fashion. That's when he bats the best. He's hit that, no wild swing, just a controlled hit down the ground.
Yeah, it's a really good example of his talent, how clean that hit is. This is one of the concerns for Vernon Philander, I suppose, in this game, that he might be a little bit predictable with his length.
Shot again and pulled it over mid-on. Good control over that shot. Maqsood picks up another boundary.
Yes, read the length very quickly, and he was quickly on top of that. He placed that shot very well and made sure he clears that circle, and got that boundary. A couple of bounces into the fence. So Sohaib still fighting back. Pakistan, after losing their captain, are looking to rebuild again.
Oh, he's dropped it. It cannot be easier than this. End of the over, 91 for 4. That's nicely timed. What a timing. Bit of extra bounce, more pace from the bowler, but used that quite nicely.
Yes, it was all about timing, and Sotsobe at third man had no chance. He just took a few brisk steps, but the ball had already crossed the boundary line.
Good timing, right on top of the delivery. This could be close. This might be close. It's given. Well, he's given that. He's just straight away asked for the review. I'm not sure if he has nicked it onto the pad. That could be the only thing which saved him, because that looks pretty straight to me.
Felt like two sounds for a second. Maybe the bat brushed the ground while he was trying to sweep, but he immediately went for the review after he was given out. It's not a no ball, so he's okay. Fair amount of boot behind the line.
Not sure. This definitely hit the glove after hitting the pad on the way up. Can't really tell from there that it did nick it or not. I don't really see that ball hit any part of the bat. This ball is looks pretty clear when it comes to hitting the bat. This will tell us a better story. Yeah, clearly missing the bat. You can see there the daylight between the bat and ball. Now this will be the important part. That's fine. It's hitting. It's 3 reds. That's 3 reds. So it's got to go. Umar Akmal took the review, and review's been wasted. It was a pretty straightforward LBW decision by the umpire, and Umar Akmal's got to go. He was quick in asking for the review. I thought he might have just nicked it, but no, he's got to move on. He's got to go back to the dressing room. He scored only 30 of 38 balls. It's 110 for 5.
Pulled away by Shahid Afridi. It was within his range. He cleared that mid-on fielder and got it down for 4.
Yes, he was in a very good position. He made his position very, very quickly. Got into a position nicely, and it was in that arc. Watch that back foot going across, and it looks very positive hitting that.
Beautiful shot by Maqsood off the back foot against the turn. He's punched that through the covers. Very, very impressive, Maqsood again. letting it turn, and he's whacked that through the covers. That's an excellent shot.
Very good footwork by Maqsood and timing as well. So he's on 49. Half century in the previous match as well, so he played very well there. Followed that up by another good performance tonight. There it is, very well played by Maqsood. Well-deserved half century for him, following on from the 56 that he got in Abu Dhabi.
A real positive out of the series for Pakistan. Second consecutive 50 against South Africa, and he's impressed all of us there. Batted real intent, and just maybe he can carry on and carry Pakistan on.
Very good strike rate as well, strike rate of 80, so that's excellent. Wide called. So the problem with Wayne Parnell from a bowling point of view is that he does bowl some wicket-taking deliveries, but consistency is an issue. That's why when he's not getting wickets, he tends to be expensive, because consistency can be a problem. Well, that should be done and dusted. A good bouncer by Wayne Parnell. Shahid Afridi, he doesn't like the short pitch delivery. That's well known. He was very late on that one, so good bowling.
Short ball working again for South Africa. That's a good short ball, got high on him, and Afridi in no position. And he takes a comfortable catch, Parnell. Once again, the short ball doing for Shahid Afridi. He's gone for 9, Pakistan 128 for 6.
Well, not a clever shot, it has to be said. Just lost the wicket of Afridi, so this one, Maqsood, straight up in the air. So he's gone as well.
Maqsood trying to hit that out of the park, right at the bottom of the bat. He sliced underneath that, and Philander takes the catch. Not a very clever shot, but he's batted well, Maqsood. Batted well, and he got out for 53, 130 for 7. Batting's been really disappointing throughout the series, and it's becoming quite a similar story every time around. Even the sort of has to speak out the same things in the press conference, blaming the batting again and again.
So Bassett, what is the solution then, or isn't there one? What can they do to improve this batting? That's got to be out and given Wayne Parnell from around the wicket, so very little doubt about that one. Hit Saeed Ajmal low, and it just looked like a good shot.
Ajmal playing all around that, and he's got out in that fashion a couple of times in this series, and Parnell knew it, that he was right in front. Ajmal out for 131 for 8.
So Pakistan have lost 3 wickets now for just 3 runs. So another one of those horrifying collapses. So Mohammad Irfan, not known for his prowess with a bat, comes to the wicket with this innings in tatters once again. They had 131 for 8, and this is why he's there.
Look pretty plumb. not near it at all. He was sort of far too late, and it struck him thudding into his pad.
That's a good bouncer. That's going to be regulation. So good bowling off the glove. Wayne Parnell, well, he's cleaning up. He gets his third. Mohamed Irfan, he's on his way as well.
Parnell's done well to bounce Irfan out. He's got that high, and Irfan just gloving it to Hashim Amla.
Oh, Buzzard, can you believe it? Pakistan have now lost 4 wickets for just 3 runs. Again, one of those nightmare collapses. So Mohamed Irfan, the big fella, he's gone for naught. 131 for 9. So Junaid Khan comes to the wicket. Bit of a lost cause from his personal point of view and the team's personal point of view as well. 4 wickets for just 3 runs. Pakistan have lost now no runs for the last 14 deliveries.
Bounced him out. Can you believe it, Kepler? 7'1", and he's bounced him out.
That's a good strike to finish the over for Pakistan. So 138 for 9. Well, that's the batting power play. Well, not much to be gained from that, I'm afraid, but Robin Peterson hasn't got a wicket yet, so he'd dearly love to finish off this match. Imran Tahir has done exceptionally well in the previous matches, so an opportunity for Robin Peterson again tonight. He hasn't gone too badly. He's conceded 23 in his 4 overs, hasn't got a wicket, so be a bonus for him if he can finish off this innings.
It's all looking good for South Africa, going in the right direction. It's just that Achilles heel that the ICC tournament, they build up to that quite nicely, and in the ICC tournaments they have one bad game and it's all over.
They've got a very important 3 matches coming up against India in a one-day series shortly. So that's going to tell the tale of how the team has developed. Very nicely played by Tanveer. The Indian batting lineup is pretty strong, so they will prove a sterner test than this Pakistan lineup has provided in this series. So I'm sure South Africa will be looking forward to test their skills against India shortly.
In the air, will not carry to the fielder. Good evening, Sikandar.
Good evening, Waqar, and a good try there in the outfield for that catch to wrap things up. Sohail Tanveer is trying to use that long handle. He's got a couple of clean hits. This time not very far away from Peterson. He dived towards his right, Dumini rather. Just that 1 wicket to make it 4-1.
Pulled it, and the fielder there, he tried his best. It was not far away from him, but that was struck very nicely. Struck it very hard. 1 bounce 4.
The short ball again, and nicely in control, but what an effort, what an effort. Miller on that occasion, full stretch dive towards his left, but that, as you said, struck very well.
Out. That is a little nick, could hear it. This was a slow delivery, and Sohail Tanveer nicked that one to Quinton de Kock behind the stumps, and that also wraps the match and also wraps the series. South Africa winning this series by 4-1 in this 5-match competition. Only 150 runs Pakistan managed to get, losing all their wickets, and South Africa winning by 117 runs. Very convincing victory for the South Africans. They batted well, they fielded well, and at the end to finish they bowled extremely well.
So another sorry performance of Pakistan with the bat there, and Sohaib Maqsood with 53 was the pick of the batting there, and 30 Umar Akmal, another contribution, but then it was too less for Pakistan in the end. 151 is what they were bundled out in the end for. South Africa, most of the bowlers were among the wickets. 3 for 36, Parnell was the pick. A couple of wickets for Philander, McLaren and JP Duminy. That's the match in brief then. South Africa 268 for 7. De Villiers making that 115 not out, and Pakistan in reply were bowled out for 151, and as a result South Africa winning by 117 runs, winning the series 4-1. And AB de Villiers, for his magnificent century, was declared the man of the match as well, and he did lead from the front there, and man of the series was Ryan McLaren, who contributed with the ball as well, the bat as well. That's all we have on the highlights for the 5th and final one-day international between Pakistan and South Africa. Hope you enjoyed the action. Goodbye.